Hello, my dear friends. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. Today, we're going to be discussing a great topic, the obstacles that you may face when you prove the legality of your funds for the program EB-5. At the end of this video, you will be able to learn how to get a free evaluation of your case for investor visa EB-5. Let's go. But before we begin, you guys know the drill. Smash that like button. I'm here on Sunday doing content for you. So guys, please give me some love. Give me the respect because you know this is the best content. Smash that like button. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do, because I release 2 videos every week about the topics that you want. If you are not talented, if you don't want to do anything, if you don't want to bring any project to the US, if you don't have any employer, if you are not a priest, if you're not a professor, if you're just a person with a capital of $800,000, and you want the best for your family, for your kids, for your grandkids, and for everybody else in the future. All these disadvantages that I mentioned to you, they just evaporate. Okay? Why? Because it's totally worth it to wait even 4 years for the approval. And by the way, we're waiting for the expedited processing for this visa. It must be implemented by the end of this year, 2023, or sometime in 2024. And this expedited processing is going to be 6 to 9 months. So those of you who scream, Stanislav, I'm not ready to wait for 4 years. Well, there you go. There is a decision for you. Very soon, we're going to get the expedited processing. So this problem is going to be resolved. How do we know that? That says in the book. And where this book came from? From US Congress. And if US Congress says that has to be done, that's going to be done. Otherwise, it's going to be a lawsuit and someone, maybe even me, is going to make the US do what they have to do. That's number 1. Number 2, if you are in the US, you can file with the adjustment of status. That means that you can file an additional paperwork and request US government to change your status from whatever that is, the tourist, the student, the maybe O1 visa, maybe L1 visa, to the green card. And once we file that, you'll get the work permit and the travel document. It's called advance parole. The travel document is advance parole. That allows you to move out to the States and come back in a pending status, pending your approval for green card, okay? And the work permit allows you to work anywhere you want, and your spouse as well, and your kids can go to school. So basically, the light version of a green card. That's my term, okay? So don't ask me, Stanislav, where did you get that? I made it up, okay? It's green card light, combination of work and travel. That's what the green card gives you. You can live in the States for as long as you want, you can work anywhere you want, and you can travel. Anything that you have to say against this program, I have the answer to. Why? Because we do this program all the time, and we see how the clients are satisfied with this. Even though they want to wait outside and not in a rush, they're still good. So now, let's talk about what's the most important thing in EB-5. Proof of funds. This is the most important thing. That's the only one reason, unless you're a terrorist or a famous criminal. If you're one of those, you won't be able to come to the States at all, okay? But if you're just a regular person like me, yes, you have money, and you have a lot of money, okay? You can participate in this program, but show me how you made that money. Stanislav, I sold my apartment in Bogota or in Berlin, and I'm good. I have all the paperwork. Here is my taxes. Let's file for EB-5. Not so fast. Why? Because we need to get to the origin of the funds. Selling the real estate, commercial estate, your asset, your stocks, your gold, your Bitcoin, whatever that is, It's not the origin. It's only one step in the track of proving the origin of your funds. So if you bring me the money that you got from selling your apartment in Rome for $2 million, I know you have an expensive apartment, which you bought for $1 million 5 years ago, I will ask you, where did you get that $1 million? And show me, wherever you made it, you paid the taxes on it. What is the origin? How I know that I traced everything back to where you will be satisfied? That's the question you asking me, okay? Until I get satisfied. Because if I don't get satisfied with your proof of funds, that means we're not filing, okay? We're not filing because of filing. I want to file to get you the result. And in order for me to get you the result, I need to know that we satisfy all the immigration criteria. And if we don't, we are not filing. So answering your question, what is the origin? Let me simplify you that even your 6-year-old son will understand it. Show me, roll everything back until we see that you made your money through two main things. Number one, you have a high salary. You saved it for years. You made that first deposit to buy that shed in a Rome 15 years ago. Then you work more. You paid your mortgage. The asset grew. You sold it for $200. You used that $200 to purchase the next one for $500. You made the payments from your salary. It grew in value. Now it's $800,000. You sold it. You used it to purchase $1 million property. You took the mortgage for $200,000. You were paying it. Now you sold it for $2 million. Is it good, Stanislav? If you come to me with this, I'm gonna hug you and we're gonna cry together. Okay? So this is really good. This is really good. So your salary, number one. Number two, your inheritance. Unfortunately, we all will die. And of course, our relatives die unfortunately. Fathers, our mothers, grandfathers, grandparents, people die. And they leave us their assets. If you inherited your assets from one of your relatives, and that whole thing went through the court system in your country, it is presumed it's clean money. So whatever you have there, that's where we stop. If your wealth grew out of that inheritance, this is great. Okay, we can use that money. So this is number two. In 90%, it's one or the other. But Stanislav, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Let me give you a few more examples where we still can bypass the salary and inheritance. Let me give you 3 more options. Option number 1, the dividends from your business. The bonuses, the dividends, your shares, pay you royalties, you call it whatever. Okay, you have a business, the business pays you. Beyond the salary, okay? We talked about the salary already. This is a pretty good way, but I need one little thing. And that little thing is, what money did you use to capitalize this business back in the day? If you have 10% of this particular business, how did you get it? Was it an option in the company that you worked for 15 years and you got 10%? Was it the gift to you? Did you put the money to get the 10% maybe 20 years ago when it was $1,000 and now it grew to multi-million business? Show me how you got your share in a company that pays you the dividend, if everything is good. I have a client who started his business for $500. He purchased a little desk, he purchased the computer, and that's it. And in 15 years, he sold his company for $2 million. And he was getting the dividends. Is it a great source of funds? Absolutely. So dividends from a business is great. Number 2 in the second section, okay? The bonus for you guys. That is the loan from the bank without the collateral. Collateral is something you pledge to the bank in order to get the money if you default on your loan. In other words, if you want to purchase an apartment, usually the bank wants that apartment as a collateral. So if you default on your payments, they take your apartment back. So that's called collateral. So some banks trust you so much that they will give you a large sum of money with no collateral, with your personal guarantee. This is good. I don't see it much, but I see it sometimes. Number 3, and I think the God did not create a better way to show the proof of your funds. That is to borrow the money from XYZ company with no collateral. There is a company, it could be yours, it could be somebody else. That company is financially successful. That company has a good cash flow, pays taxes and everything, and is ready to show all the finances to the US immigration. You can borrow that $800,000 with a promissory note. And a promissory note is a fancy word for contract to loan the money from someone or something, okay? And there is no collateral, it's only your personal signature. So that company trusts you so much. I don't know why it would, but that's what it is. They trust you so much that they're ready to give you a large amount of money for your personal signature. Make sure for whatever the loan or credit money you get from the bank, from your or somebody else's company, from inheritance, it gets to the new bank account. There's no other transactions on it. Just let it be like that. Why? So we don't have to mess around with just some crazy 5-cent purchase that you did 2 years ago on that account, and we need to show all the paperwork. And the taxes, guys. The taxes is really important. You don't pay taxes on loans, but for anything else, for any income, you have to show me your taxes for the past 7 years. As long as we can prove that you got your money legally, we'll get you approval for EB-5. Of course, there is no guarantee, but the chances are really high, 95% plus. If you qualify for EB-5, if your source of fund is good, I can give you a free evaluation of your case. How to do that? Go down below this video, find the link that says EB-5 free evaluation, press on the link, answer all the questions that I prepared for you. And within 48 hours, I will get back to you and give you my initial qualification. All right? And if I see the potential, I then will invite you to the complex immigration planning. Smash the like button under this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to get more material about this program and other immigration programs. Comment, ask questions. Also, follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok. You will learn a lot more from those platforms. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.